Okay, I think with that, we are live. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night, even, to all those who are joining us. Thank you for taking your Saturday to watch me talk about funny photos on the internet. And before I can begin, I do want to post an announcement on my Discord server, letting everybody know the stream is now live. Okay. Couple quick things before we begin. Let's see. Let's have some more people filter in. Hello. Hey, I'm early. Wow. Of course. Of course. What was I gonna say? Yes. A couple quick things. Firstly, today we are going to, I guess I'll let a couple more people filter in before we really get it going. Looks like we got people filling in pretty quickly though. So, first and foremost, as I've been saying, this stream is going to be a little bit different. We are not going to be looking at images that you all request, nor are we going to be looking at ones that I will edit. Rather, today is going to be a little bit of everything, because I feel like that could be fun. So, we will be starting off with categorizing images / ranking them, and I needed some suggestions because as of right now, the only way I'm doing this is on a spreadsheet, and I don't know any other way. And I'm thinking we'll just go down by each thing, going over the image, and we'll rate them together. But I don't know any actual way of doing this, so if anybody can think of any other suggestions for how we can go about actually rating and categorizing the images that will be presented, please let me know. Crazy says, how are you feeling, Shuki? A little less stressed than yesterday. Crazy, I'm always stressed, but that's how I do it. You just gotta keep pushing through, you know. But thank you for asking. I am feeling better. Yesterday was crazy because of work and things and stuff like that. Will there be another contest later? Yes, that's what the other thing I was going to mention. So we're gonna start off. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of everything today, just for fun, because you know, why not? But we'll start off by going over a couple images from the past streams, ranking them, discussing the aspects of them that work, the aspects of them that don't work. And then we'll move on. Maybe we can do a couple image competitions like last time, and while those are going, we can, you know, rank some more things. On top of that, we can, you know, look at images that you request, or I can edit some. We're just going to do a little bit of everything today. You know, I want to make this Saturday very nice and relaxing for everybody. You know, we're going to do something a little chill Saturday, you know. So no image sending in today unless we get to it. But you say that there's online tier list. Yes, but it's not really a tier list because we're not going to be ranking the images of one over the other. Rather, we're going to be limiting the elements of them numerically. And then if you want, you could compare them, if that makes sense. How am I? I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Cookie. Good to have you. Good to have all of you. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. I do want to say now that we have a couple more viewers. What time is it for me? It's 12:05 p.m. I do want to say now that we have a couple more viewers. First and foremost, the Q&A. I'm going to close off the questions come, I say, by the end of today. So if you want to submit a question to me, there's a community post on the channel where you can leave a question if you'd like to ask me one for the Q&A video that I will try to release by the end of next week. So by next stream. Hopefully it'll be out before that. And lastly, before we can really get the stream started, I want to say thank you to everybody. I was driving home last night from something, and I just opened my channel, and I saw the fact that we hit 7K, and I was taken back. I was like, 3,000 more, and that's 10 1,000 subscribers, which is an insane amount. And not only to mention that, but just all the support you all show me in the Discord, in the comments, Moonrunes, for goodness sake, donating so much money, and drawing that new fan art I just saw today. It's unbelievable. It truly is. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. It's very easy to get swept up, especially because, you know, I have an actual job outside of YouTube, and while I'd love to make YouTube my full-time job, it's not a possibility at the moment. But you guys give me hope, and you show me support, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. It's so crazy to me. But with all that sappy stuff out of the way, we can go ahead and get started. So, as for actually ranking, as you can see, I have 5 basic categories, and I was gonna go over the images we looked at previously in the streams and go down the list. So I actually went through the first streamed photos, and I recategorized them in numerical order. So I can pull that up really quickly to show you. As you might have remembered from the first request stream, if you're there from all the way back there. So here's them in order. So we'll start with this one. And as for ranking them and how we'll do it, you know, so you all can get interactive with it. Hold on, I gotta... 1 second. We have someone spamming the chat, so I gotta take care of that really fast. I think I can do that really quickly. We are at 7.5k, which is so insane. I know, it's just crazy. I know I keep saying that, but I really mean it. Boom. There we go. Just had to do something really quickly. But, so, I mean, the way I was thinking about going about this is I just do a bunch of straw polls, but I feel like that's going to be kind of difficult because how are people going to enter if they're on the stream? And I was looking, and I don't know if there's any actual interactive embedded like polls you can do on YouTube per se, because I know Twitch has them, but we're not on Twitch. So if anybody has a better recommendation about how to actually go about doing the polling, that would be good, and I'd appreciate that. But as for now, I'm just gonna do it through straw poll, and I guess I'll put the link in the chat, and I'll put it in the stream channel on the Discord server as well. If you would like to join that, there's a link below in the description. So this way we can all interact, and then you all can put the comments of why you think, you know, for example, for the first category, why the image has liminality to it, or why it might not, if that makes sense. So I don't actually have any of the polls made, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So while I get the first image loaded, let me go ahead and do it. So this one is liminality, and then we're gonna rank it out of 10, and then I will take the top number and put a number by it, and so it's just kind of cemented on our opinions. It's gonna take a bit longer because this is the first time doing this, and you know, we're gonna work out things, but you know, we're doing a bunch of stuff today. We've got a full 2-hour block, so either way, I want to make it fun and entertaining for you all. So hopefully, at the least, I can do that. But without further ado, we can go ahead and start with the first image. I'm gonna go ahead and not drop the straw poll link just yet because you don't actually know what the image looks like. I mean, maybe you do, but it's this one right here. I think I can just paste it in. Yes, I can. Perfect. So here's the first image, and we're gonna be ranking this one on its liminality. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the straw poll. And as the stuff comes in, we can discuss it. So here's the link to the straw poll. I'm dropping it in chat right now, and then I'm also going to drop it in the Discord server. So if you'd like to go vote on it, please go ahead and do so. Vote any number you want. I'm going to drop it in the stream competitions channel in Discord if you want to go ahead and vote. I'm going to be doing this quite a bit, so, you know, bear with me here as we work this stuff out. Let me pull it up on stream so you all can see. So this was the image, and we're going to be ranking this one on its liminality. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how liminal do you think this image is, I would say? And for me, I'd probably give it a solid 8 personally. But if I go ahead and hit results, let's see what other people are. Oh, wow, look at that, 8, yeah. So, yeah. Here comes some more votes. And I don't want there to be any bias when it comes to these images. But, I agree that it is an 8 so far. But it looks like some people... Someone says a 9. I'll go back to the image really quickly so other people can see. Here's the image. Is this image liminal or not? Wow. So a lot of people are saying 8. No 1s, which is I'm surprised by. Looks like it's about to be taken over. I like the effect that it looks like you're peeking around a corner. Yeah, because the wall right here, it does kind of look like that. But I really like this image because the textures in it look very realistic. Like you see the wall here. This looks like actual, you know, concrete wall of some kind, not concrete per se maybe. And then this grass and even just like the water reflection and the detail, it just looks real. And then you have just this one color sky, and that just, you know, it ruins the entire effect. It's not liminal enough for me, so I say 4 out of 10. Looks like an old person's community in Florida. I have a family at pastel cookie cutter buildings with an overlay fed and cut lawn. Yeah, actually I was going to say, it does remind me a lot of older style homes in Florida, especially mobile homes, where they're kind of smaller, they look similar, and they have that same kind of grassy lawn, I guess vibe you'd say, but I don't know if vibe would be the correct word. But let me go ahead and head back over to the poll. So it looks like 8 votes for 8. So it looks like 8 is what you all are saying for that. So we'll go ahead and give that an 8. And then, man, this might take a while. Again, if anybody has any other suggestions on how we can do this, I'm very open. Because we don't want this to be a sluggish, slow process. But let me do something really quickly. There we go. Okay, anyways, let me go ahead and make a new one. And we're going to talk about the dream core aspects of it, I guess. Thankfully, it's not that hard to just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, into straw poll. But I worry that it'll be tedious having to constantly make them, having to constantly post it, whatnot. But I mean, as long as we're all having fun, I don't see any issue. So let me go ahead and put this back one in the chat. And then I'll put that in the Discord once again. And Dreamcore wise, I'd say it's Dreamcore because I don't know, the sky, the colors. We can always move on to another image as well if we want to come back to doing these ones. But let's see. What are people saying Dreamcore wise? 1, really? 2 people said 1? That's surprising. Nah. The colors to it and how it looks, and yeah. HKSLCCSS says, I like how it repeats and how clean it is. Yeah, exactly. That makes it feel very, very Dreamcore to me, just how, you know, the repetitive to it and how clean it is, personally. So I'm surprised that not... Okay, 7 people are saying 1, which 8 people are saying 1. 9? Y'all must be trolling or something. No way. Yeah, exactly. Crazy says the colors make a Dreamcore to me as well. Definitely. 9. 6. Kitty says 6. Or Kitten Boy. Excuse me. There's no way. Come on. You really want to give this one a 1? How can you just give it an 8 in liminality and then give it a 1? Maybe it's getting, like, sniped again? But also I don't know. How much did the other one have? How many total votes did the other one have? That's what I'm most worried about, to be completely honest. I remember last stream we had those, yeah, look, 29, and then this one's 42, and a majority of them are 1. So that's the other problem about this method, is the fact that because, you know, I'm a small streamer, I will get just that one person who will sneak in and, you know, spam the votes. And so maybe, unfortunately, I'll have to just limit it to the Discord, which is unfortunate, but that's just the circumstances of it, because the sample size is so small with voting that it just, you know, it makes it unfair. I could also be wrong. 40 people, or 16, 22, they could have genuinely just all voted 1, but I kind of feel like it's a bit skewed. What are your all thoughts on that? Because, I don't know. What is Dreamcore exactly? It's just an aesthetic, I guess you'd say, to put it plainly, or just a type of art style that's incorporated a lot with photography and liminal space imagery in general. Hopefully you all can't hear the little water fountain in the background when I'm not talking. It's like my cat's little, we have our little water thingy. I know. I just wish there was some two-factor authentication when it came to this, because it's not even the fact of rating the images, but it's about interacting in general. Discord mods, there's a link in the description if you'd like to join, because even if, like, you know, we move on to the image competitions and we do the voting for that, it's still going to be skewed. CRDHDR says, for my basic understanding of a lot of Dreamcore stuff, this almost feels like a fever dream. It's so familiar, yet it doesn't feel real. It reminds me of an area from a game, Amori. Definitely Dreamcore. Yeah, I agree with that. You can't hear the water? No, that's a good thing you can't hear the water. I was hoping you weren't able to, because it's, you know, it's just background noise. But yeah. As I was saying, it's just gonna ruin it for everybody if we get that. So I'm trying to think. Unfortunately, we might have to limit the polling, which is unfortunate, but I want it to be fair for everybody, you know? Weirdcore is like something that feels off, and creepy, and Dreamcore is the same but feels like dream. That is what I think. I don't really know. Maybe I read that too fast and I just wasn't comprehending it. Let me go ahead and do the Dreamcore poll one more time. If we get a bunch of 1s again, then I'll call it. I'll be, you know, I'll put in as 1. Maybe I'm just overreacting, but I want to make sure things are fair for everyone, as I was saying. So let me go ahead and do it one more time. Make a new one. I'm gonna put it this time only in the Discord, just to see. And you know what? If we even get the skewed numbers once again, then we'll have to figure something else out. But there we go. I want to go ahead and dropped the poll. Maybe we can have the person who sent the image rate it themselves so they won't have a long time to wait. I mean, the problem with that is I don't exactly remember, except with the occasion, like with a couple of images. Like, for example, I know with the second image, this was sent in specifically by a BDXA who I have not seen in the stream yet. For majority of the rest of the images, and I don't mean to like don't take this personally anyway, I don't really remember who sent in most of these images, because there's just so many, you know? Like, I remember who sent in one like this, because they sent in this one as well. But there's just a lot. So that wouldn't really work exactly. But let me go ahead and pull up that poll. Show results. See, now it's different, because there's no 1. And the numbers are a bit more, it's a bit cut down, but I feel like it's a bit more fair, maybe? The problem with the original voting Discord mods is the fact that you have people in the chat, like in the stream chat, who just stack votes because, I don't know, they want to cause trouble. And it's unfortunate that not everybody can participate, but it's also, you know, think of it as your basic two-factor authentication, you know. Yeah, I love cake 7994 says, yeah, the results look more accurate. Exactly. I'm happy giving it a 5. I just felt like the 1s were kind of stacked. Gabzinza, welcome. No, you're not too late. We're only 20 minutes in. So we'll close it off at this really fast. We'll give it a 5. I think that's good. I think this system works. I'm sure down the line, eventually, we'll get somebody who, yeah, people are going to slip into the Discord, and maybe that two-factor authentication that we have now will not stand. But as long as people act nice, we'll see how long we can get it going. I hate how someone can just ruin the fun for everyone because of a number. Yeah, but that's how it is when it comes to interactions, I guess, and you know, small streaming. But we'll leave it at that. So we'll give this one a 5. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Pick up the pace here. We've got a lot of images to go through. We've got some competitions to do. And you know what? Here's what we'll do very quickly as well. Let's go ahead and pick out the 5 people for the image competition. We'll use this image because we're already staring at it, and I think it'd be fun to look at a variety of this. So let's go ahead and get the competition going now. You know, we'll go past the 25 minutes. And then we'll go through it. So, if you would like to enter the competition, I'm gonna make a new channel in the Discord. I'm gonna rename. Now, you know what? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna draw a fine line in the stream competition channel. Okay, or it's just gonna be 2 dots. Whatever. Let me try that again. If you would like to enter the competition to Photoshop this photo right here, please put your name only once in the stream competition channel, and I will enter it. But please only once. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna create stream polls, and I'll put all the stream polls there. And let me like lock it really quickly. So manage, send messages, boom. There we go. So if you'd like to enter the stream competition, please put your name once on Discord. And then I'll put all the names into a spinning wheel thingy. And then we can get it started. And then while that's going, we can also do another poll. Very, very, very interactive stream here. And then I'm gonna ask the mods to help me out here because it's going to be kind of difficult because you all see the people that are joining at the rate at what it's going. So huge shout out to both the mods. I'm sorry if it's like a huge weight on your shoulders right now, but let me go ahead and make the next poll, and then we'll do that. While that's going, I'll put the people on the wheel. We'll spin that. We're just doing 1,000,001 things at once here. It's I said chill Saturday, but we're doing a lot. So here is the weird core poll. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that into the stream polls if you would like to vote on it. And weird core wise, I wouldn't really say this image has much to it. I'd say maybe like a 4. Personally, but let's see. So let me go ahead and spin the wheel once again. And then I'll drag that over here. How does that look on stream? That looks fine, I guess. So, only a couple names so far. Moon Runes. The Legend. Dark of all traits. The Kitten Boy. Sprite. Lemonzy. Gabsy. FRR SpongeBob. David Payne. I Love Cake 7994. Susika. Engineer TF2. Chris. Who else has done it? Okay, a couple more people. Austin. Be Gone. Iron Man 766. Glass Crab. So there we have it. I'll check back in a second. Let's see what the results in the weird core, poll are. Oh my god. Okay, so interesting. That tells me something. That tells me something. That tells me that we're not safe. And who's ever is trying to troll, I guess, is they're persistent. But you know what? I think if anything, because the fact that they voted so many times, it just tells me to eliminate that category entirely and just take it off this one. So we're gonna give it a 3. Which is fine, you know. It sucks we can't have nice things. Someone is botting, I know. It's unfortunate, what are you gonna do? It sucks. They want to ruin it for everybody, that's fine. We'll just keep going, you know. Let me see if anybody else joins. So, I'm gonna do last call for the wheel spin. So, if you'd like to join, you know, here's your last chance. And yeah, it's fine. So let me go ahead and start it up. How do I do this again? Oh yeah, click to spin. So we're gonna pick 5 people out. Yeah, we're not safe anymore. First name is Moon Runes themselves. Look at that. Oh, never mind, actually. Sorry, Moon Runes. That's fine though. That's fine. Maybe you'll get put in still somehow. But let me go ahead and put the names up. So, competition 1, dark of all trades. So there we go. Sorry about that. Could it be the fault is the Discord and not on YT? What if you just put the links here and not on Discord? Well, that's true too as well. It's a good point. So I could try that, but I feel like, yeah, why not? We'll try that. We'll try that next time. We'll try that for the horrorcore, which probably is gonna get like a 2 or something. But let me go ahead and do 2 things at once here. We'll spin it. I'll make a new poll. We'll drop that in YouTube. See how that goes if we leave it for a while. There you go. We got Sprite. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe it's Spirit. I don't know. So let me go ahead and 1 second. Here's the new poll. I'm dropping it in the YouTube chat if you want to go vote it. That's the horrorcore. So how much horrorcore is this? You know, do you think this is a scary image? Which maybe it is to you, but it's not to me personally. Again, I'd give it like a 2 horror-wise. But let me go ahead and add the next person in. So we'll go ahead and spin that. And we got Gabsy. Or, yeah, okay, cool. This one really likes to go on like the edges, I'm noticing. This time we're doing it. And then I'll do one more spin, we'll check the poll. Austin be gone. Congratulations. And I forgot to actually remove the people from the thing, so let me do that. I'm surprised that... What was I gonna say? Oh, never mind. Anyway, let me grab the poll. Let's see how that's going. I bet it's botted again, but that's fine. Results. And, yep, it was botted again. But, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. I don't know who's doing this, to be completely honest. So, maybe what we'll do now... you can't even create, like, polls on Discord either. Because if I would just do that, because you couldn't bot that. But, it really bums me out. I really wanted to do something fun and interactive with you all. Yeah, no matter where, if a link is dropped, the poll will get botted. That's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I'm trying to think. Can anybody at all think of like anything in which this would not happen? Well, because you know, with everything, I could work around. I know there's a type of poll you can do on stream. Yeah, but that's only with Twitch, unfortunately. Like, I tried looking into that, Glass Crab, but from my understanding, that's a Twitch-only thing. You can do reactions, but that's super tedious. I see. I guess, yeah, because then you'd have to do, you know, the reactions. You'd have to add the numbers each time. But that honestly does make the most sense, Chris. But, oh, man. That's the thing, right? Is like, we can work around it through Discord, but it's gonna take extra time. And the fact that we're 30 minutes in and we haven't really, like, you know, dropped a link in a Roblox game. Yeah, but, like, that's super tedious, too, because then you'd have to hope everybody even, like, has Roblox installed, has a Roblox account, would want to launch it, etc., etc. Because we have a lot of mobile viewers as well, and, you know. Merida says, I hate how people can do that and not feel guilty. You and me both. You and me both. Just reactions to Discord messages seems like the YouTuber best. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we can do that. So let me go ahead and go to stream polls. I'll just put first image horrorcore, and let me just add the reactions, right? Manually, one by one. It's gonna take a bit of extra time, but what are you gonna do? Feel free to help me out as well if you want to add the reactions yourself. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, perfect. Thank you all. The other thing about this is that I imagine people are gonna just click on their reactions no matter what, because they're not gonna know, like, oh, I'm streaming right now, and that's fine as long as there's a definite standout, I suppose. But we have one more person, so I'll go ahead and spin the wheel, and that comes out to Glass Crab themselves. Amazing. I'm excited for that. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to, excuse me, go ahead and drop the image. So here's what I'll do really fast. I wish I could do an on-stream timer. Maybe I can. Can I do that? Does anybody who is frequent in Streamlined OBS know if you can do a timer on stream? Because that'd be very helpful to know. Yeah, if you do the polls in Discord, we can see the names and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. It's pretty accurate because we can see. So, I want to see if I can get a timer on stream before anything. No idea what I'm doing, but I'll win these. Okay. There's probably a source for it. I can check. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I see alert. I know that. Okay, I'm sorry to all the people who this is your first stream. We're working out all the bugs, so next time we do this, it'll be a lot easier. A YouTube video, yeah, but then I wouldn't want to have a YouTube video just open up on like the entire thing. But I see a subscription bowl, chat box, jar, stream boss, spin the wheel. Oh, there's a spin the wheel thing here. Oh, look at that. No idea. Whatever. I'm gonna delete it. I think this might work. It's a process, yeah. Yeah, we're basically just trying to figure out how to outsmart the bots. So you're gonna take the image that I will put in the image in the stream polls chat, and you will have 25 minutes to turn it into either a liminal space image, a dream core image, a horror core, just any type of edited image that fits the variety or niche that we normally look at. And as a community, we will vote on each individual image, figure out which one's the best, and said person will win the stream competition. So, is there any point on me watching if I'm not doing the competition? I think 74 other people have something else to say. I don't know. You don't have to participate to not enjoy it, you know? I'm not participating personally. Then again, I guess I'm hosting it, but you know, it's all fun. But yeah, it is unfortunate about the polls. I think what I'll do is just open up a timer. It's too bad I can't have it on the stream per se. Stream label instant replay. Yeah. Maybe there's like a thing I can download really fast. Let's see. Timer app. Is there like a clock? Alarms and clock. Okay, but it's Windows 10 and that's kind of garbage. See how like terrible that is? But it's gonna have to work, I guess. So can I set this to 25 minutes? And then I'll put it like here. As soon as I drop the image in the Discord is when Dark of All Traits, Sprite, Gabsy, Austin Be Gone, and Glass Crab will have the... That's when they will begin. So I'm sure some people have already started working on it. Also, feel free to edit the image if you'd like to, even if you're not in the competition. We're going to look it over anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and drop the image into the Discord. Therefore, 5 people in the competition. You may now begin. You have 25 minutes. I wish you the best of luck. So, while they're doing that, let's see. Horrorcore wise, it looks like this image was actually rated a 1 by 13 people. So that's pretty low. And I'll go ahead and do photography as well. So photography wise, you know, composition, framing, how did this image rate up? So go ahead and cast your votes there in the Discord. And drop you any opinions you might have in the chat. I'll read them out, discuss them, etc. etc. A bit tedious, a bit complicated, but, you know, we're trying something new. If all else fails, we'll just go back to the original format. But I want to make it more fun and engaging, so. Wait, what was the theme again? Just more liminal? You can make it any of these, just edit it in a way that revolves around the core themes of the art we discuss here. So whether that be weird core, dream core, horror core, liminality, just edit it in a sense to make it more that. This image, you already have a good amount of stuff to work with. The sky can be easy to manipulate. The windows can be easy to manipulate. This is a very good basic image. So, do whatever you want with it. At the end, we'll all vote on which one is the best. We'll discuss it. And if you'd like to participate, you are more than welcome to, even if you're not in the competition. It's just you will not be recognized as a winner, which I don't even know if that really matters to you. But it looks like, photography-wise, I mean, I'm looking here, and 7 individual people all gave this image a solid 10. You have Crazy, Chris, No Info, Kitten Boy, SpongeBob, and one other person. They all gave it a 10, so go ahead and do that. And we can go ahead and move on, actually, to the next image. So, look at that. It only took us 40 minutes, but we're finally here. On to the next one, right? I'm pretty sure you could put a golden ratio on this and it would work. It leads the eye very well. So here's the next one. This one is sent in by BDXA. Again, it's one of the only images I actually remember somebody sending in, specifically because, well, not only was it like one of the first images we ever looked at, but because BDXA sent in a variety of images that look very similar to this. So, here you have it. And I'm thinking I'll just ask the chat, what do we want to rate this? Because the polls seems to be taking too long, and I feel like I could probably just pick out the mean or the median. So if you're in the chat, go ahead and drop a number, and I think I'll just pick it from there. But liminality, I discussed this image before on the previous stream, and I'd probably say, personally, for me, it's a 5.5, maybe 6 at most. In case you're wondering, people who are in the competition, you have 21 minutes left. I'm now realizing, because a lot of people are in the competition, or not even part of the competition, but editing their own photos, I'm probably not going to get a lot of people interacting in the chat itself. So I probably should have predicted that. But let's see. I'll just jot down really fast, like 9, 7, 8. And then I'll just put it into the Excel. 9, 10, 8, 9, 5, 9, 7, 8, 7, 8, 10, 5, 7, 7, 7. And then I think what I can do is just... There's actually like I can do an Excel command, can't I? Yeah, average. And then it just do it here for me automatically. And it comes out to 7. So that's what we're going to do. There we go. We figured it out. We figured out how we're going to do voting. That's great. You will just drop a number in chat. I'll put it into the Excel spreadsheet. And then boom. Just like that. There we go. It only took us 45 minutes. But that's how we're going to do it. And 7.7, we're going to round that to a solid 8. So liminality for this image is going to come out to an 8. This is great. Oh my goodness. How did I not think of this sooner? Perfect. 19 minutes left. Competition people, 19 minutes left. Again, once the timer runs out, you will have 1 minute to submit the photo. And unfortunately, if you don't submit the photo within that 1 minute, I cannot count it into the competition. That being said, if there are issues, you can let me know personally. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the Dream Core. Yeah, botting is no more. Exactly, David. It's perfect. TP, change your profile picture. It looks good, man. I'm gonna wait until I get picked out on the wheel. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Dreamcore. What do we want to rate it? Doesn't look very Dreamcore. It looks like a real life image. There's no Dreamcore elements. There's no wacky colors. I guess like you could maybe say the yellow, but it's not really even that wacky. Personally, Dreamcore wise, I'd give it a not even a 2. I like a 1. But what are y'all thinking Dreamcore wise? Drop your numbers in. I can throw it in and do the average. It's great. I'm so glad we figured that out. Because this way everybody can interact on the stream still. And I mean, I don't know. Technically, I guess you could bot the votes on the stream, but I don't really know, you know, what is that going to do? Just get a bunch of viewers? So 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 7, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, and I think that should do it there. Nope, a couple more. 1. Looks like it was taken right outside of a janitor's closet. I believe it's taken outside of a grocery store in Germany, is what BDXA told me. What's up, cat with no fur on its legs? How's it going? So now we can go ahead and... Oh, I got one more number. Hold up. 3. Last minute entry. Okay, so now I can go ahead and average it out, and it comes out to a solid 2. I gotta say, the 7 probably carried it, and the 4, the 4s, multiple 4s. I think no, there's only one 4. Multiple 3s though. So, there you have that. I'm surprised it got more than a 1, considering how many 1s there were. But again, I feel like that 7 really pushed it over its limit. 16 minutes left in the photo competition, by the way. In case the people entered in the competition were wondering. But let's go ahead and move on. Weird core, again, there's no weird elements to it. I think purely this image just works as a liminal space. So for weird core, I'm probably going to just say 1. But what are you all thinking? Well, let's hear the numbers. Let's hear it, let's hear it, let's hear it. Solo Maker says agreed. 1. So we got 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hi, 1, 5, 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Solid answers. A lot of 1s. What's up, Ayla? Shuki, congrats on 7K, almost 10K. Also sad to see people who bought. Thank you, Coleman. I appreciate the $5 donation. Thank you so much. Seriously. First donation of the stream. Thank you, Coleman. Thank you. It's very sad to see people bought. But I'm glad we were able to find a way around it. Thank you. Appreciate it. $1.5 will do. Okay, we'll go ahead and cap it there. And we can go ahead and put in that average. Comes out to a 1.5. Solid 1.5. And I think the only reason it probably would have been a 1.4 if it was not for David's last entry giving it a 5. Because if I take that away, yeah, look at that. Drops it down, back down to a 1 if we round up, calling it from the 5 and up. So, the vote says, gotta do 2. That's how it is, unfortunately. Even though I'd say it's a 1. I say unfortunately, but we're voting. It's how it works. Alright, horror core-wise. Now here's one that, while the dream core and the weird core, personally I'd say they both would consist as 1. I'd say this image does feel a bit more horror-y. Just because the camera is a bit unfocused, it's a bit blurry, it's at nighttime, you know, you only have a little bit of lights. That being said, I would still not rate it to be a lot horrorcore. I wouldn't say it's like, you know. What app did you make this with? This is just Excel spreadsheet. When you vote in a YouTube poll and change the percentage. Yeah, it must feel powerful. But go ahead and drop the number for this one horrorcore wise. Again, I'm expecting it not to be as low as 2, but I'm also expecting it not to be like an 8 or anything. So I'd say maybe 3.5 personally. 3.5, 4 at most. Coleman gives it an 8, which is surprising. 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 6. Wow, that's a high one. 4, 3, 4, 3. Daytime liminal is good too. Definitely. I've definitely seen some very, very good daytime liminal space images. They don't always have to be at night. They don't always have to be horror themed either. That's the beauty of it. Man. Maybe consider crossing out outliers. I mean, I thought about that, but the way I see it is there's enough people that are going to stack the votes one way that it will negate the outliers. And in the one instance of which where David did, you know, skew it, it's like not that big a deal. And that's his opinion. So. But I will get rid of this because somebody did go twice. 3, 6, and then, oh, no, 8. Oh, jeez. And then 4. Cool. So a lot of votes this time. But this one's going to average out to... Wow! That surprises me. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. But it comes out to 4. I wonder how that's... Wow. We had a 7 and a 6 and another 6 and an 8. But I guess they were just... So that's what I mean, right? Is there's just so many... There's so many things skewed one way because the majority in this is definitely 4. You know, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. But look at that. Okay. Time is at 11 minutes. Entries, 11 minutes. Yes, liminal space and stuff that's similar is always subjective. A lot of S's there. Space, stuff, similar, subjective. Yeah, a lot of it is subjective, so it makes sense as to why there's outliers. Because an image that could look familiar to one person could not look familiar at all to somebody else. I saw a comment on my pools video the other day where somebody commented saying that none of the images were familiar to them because they never grew up in an area that had hotels, and that really blew my mind. I was like, wow, I guess, yeah, no, that makes sense. Because, you know, it's very normal to go to hotels, but there are some countries that they just don't have hotels at all, which is insane. Anyways, photography-wise, I'd probably give it a 3. What are you all thinking, though, for photography-wise? You know what? I take that back. I'll give it a 4.5. What happens in 11 minutes? The competition ends, per se, and the voting begins. So, let me see what y'all are thinking photography-wise. How this image was taken, structured, do you think it works? I think it makes you feel very claustrophobic because the only actual, like, open area is down this hallway. So you know what? I'm changing mine to a 5. So let's see, we got 5, 6, 2, 5, 3, 8, 5. I went to hotels all the time when I was younger. Yeah, definitely. I didn't go to many, but I went to enough for it to leave an impact. Maybe once a year with my family, and maybe once a year with my friends. I've definitely gone to hotels a lot more now that I'm older, and I've worked and had the money to afford it. But because I'd be buying my own hotels, I would always go to the ones that, you know, they're not that nice. I remember my friends and I went on a trip out of town once, and we were about to check into this very nice hotel until the person was like, yeah, y'all aren't old enough, even though at the time the state laws said we were. And we were just kind of like, what the heck? So we literally went across the other street to the janky hotel, and the guy was like, yeah, you're not old enough, but I don't really care. And it was just this like little seedy motel, and I was like, you know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And the event that we were there for as well was also great. But shout out if one of them is watching the stream, because I think one of them is, but they also might not be. I saw them in here earlier. Let me go ahead and average this one out. Comes out to a solid 5. Yeah, I'd give it a solid 5 as well, personally. So there you have it. This image was complete. We were able to do it pretty quickly. The other one took, you know, 30-ish minutes. But this one only took about 10 to 15, so that's great. So there we go. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to come back in here and fix that. I'm sure if I go over here... Nope. Oh, weird. Okay. So let me go ahead and get the next one. If I paste this, is it going to... Nope. Okay. Oof. I'll go 6 because it does take some skill to make a good blurred photo, but that's not too blurred. I agree with that. Motels give me a calming liminal feeling. Motels especially do it to me as well. Den Tombstone, I agree. I've traveled a lot and stayed at a lot of different places and types of brands of hotels. These are especially liminal. Yeah. Hotels. Did you not say hotels? No, I'm pretty sure you did. Okay, let's move on though. Third image. Classic liminal right here, in my opinion. I just want to, before I even say anything, I want to hear yours all thoughts on this image. Go ahead and drop the number. I'm not going to give a number for this one. Go ahead and drop it. Liminality-wise, how is this out of 10? How is this one out of 10? Also, 6 minutes and 45 seconds left on the timer for all the people in the competition, just as a heads up. And if you're listening, people in the competition, drop your images in the stream competitions channel once it's done, so I know. Put your name next to it too if your name is different on Discord than it is. Actually, no, that wouldn't make any sense because you put your names there before already. But yeah, let me go ahead and get these votes counted up in. We got 7, we got 9. It's moving so fast. 10, 5, 8, 8, 6, 2, 8, 4, 7, 6, 8, 7, 7, 6, 9, 4, 3, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3, 6, 6. Wow, there's so many on this one. Glass Crab even stopped participating in his image for a second, meaning he's either very confident or he's finished. All I'm saying in that department. But there we go. I don't even know how many that is. I got somebody talking in a different language. That's pretty cool if you ask me. David, welcome back. I have a similar tile floor in my room right now. This tile floor stresses me out. I don't know what it is. Let me go ahead and enter that number in. Grandma's house as a liminal space subcategory. I know, it does have very grandma's house vibe. That's what I get. But here we are. This is probably the most voted one. So, we will win these. Okay. Oh, what's up, Fordwick? Yeah, I see you in the Discord a lot. Let's go ahead and insert it. And we're going to come out to an average of 6. That is very... I know I always say, that's very... No, this actually is very surprising. Because, first of all, there's a lot of high numbers. But there's enough people for it to actually be lower than I expected, because you're gonna tell me that this is an 8. Oh, it's gone. And this is a 6. That surprises me, because personally I would have rated this one as a like an 8. Yeah, Chris, thanks for helping out. Catch you in a second. So let's go ahead and do Dreamcore wise, and I get a feeling that Dreamcore might be a little higher than Liminality, just because of the colors and feelings associated with. But go ahead and drop the Dreamcore votes. If I had to give it a Dreamcore, I'd probably give it... Again, there's not many Dreamcore elements to it, but I guess the feelings associated with it. And I only say that because the Liminality vote was so low at a solid 6. But go ahead and drop your Dreamcore numbers. We'll do the averaging, and then we'll go from there. Let's also see the timer. We're at 4 minutes. So we got a 9. Starting it off with an 8 and a 4. 2. Ludo Crypt, how's it going? Good to have you. 6.5, that's fine. 8, 6, 5. The mirror kind of messes with my head because at first I thought it was a window. Yeah, and it has the potential to be voted. Oh my goodness, now they're all flooding in. 5, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 3, 6, 4, 3, 3, 6, 4. Scooter the Pog, how's it going? I don't think I made mention to the fact that you're here. There we have it. There we go. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, no, we got one more. 2 more. The low quality of the window and the drapes in the back. Yeah, that part over here really stresses me. Not stresses, but like it looks kind of blurry or fake. I guess this is the bathroom right here, and that's why there's a light coming in. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this one's probably gonna average out to a solid 6. It's because there's so many 6s and 5s, and there are higher ones and lower ones. So let's go ahead and see it. Probably like a 5.5 or something. Got one more. 3. So go ahead and average it out, and it's gonna come out to a solid. I'm calling it 6. Oh, I was wrong, but Kazoo was right. They said 5 was gonna win, so good on them. So you know what? But honestly, I'd give it a 5. For me, the lamp was turned on. Just looks odd to me. The lamp feels very comforting and warm to me because Den Tombstone mentioned that the image looks cold, and I agree. I can imagine stepping on these tiles barefoot and for it to just be freezing. But this light does feel very warm. So go ahead and let's drop. You know what? How much time do we have left? 1.5 minutes? Yeah, that should be enough time. Okay, really quickly, drop your weird core numbers in. And then from there, we'll take a pause because the competition will be ending. So go ahead and drop your weird core numbers. I'd probably give this one like a 5, 4 maybe. Not very weird core. It has weird elements to it, but I think that has to do with more with the photography itself. And honestly, I'm glad that we figured out how we want to do this because I feel like the stream is going a lot better than it was before now. We're also at 100 viewers, so hello all 100 people. Wow, starting off with a 1.5, pretty low. Giving it a 10, that's crazy. Thank you as well, Crazy, for moderating, telling the people. Please only vote once. Yes, that is very important. Let's not skew the numbers. We already had problems with the bots. We wouldn't want any other problems when it comes to voting. .1, 4.5. I don't mind non-whole numbers, but whole numbers are preferred because I can type it faster, and having to use that extra time to type in, you know, the period and whatnot when I am filtering the data so quickly. So I would prefer whole numbers, but if your heart's content really says I need to rate this image a 4.2, then I get it. There you have it. A lot of weird core numbers here. Wait a couple more seconds, see if any of the last ones filter in. And then we'll go ahead and count the average. And then we'll wait the remaining 6 seconds. Oh, geez. The averagers are going to have to wait. 2 seconds left. And then I'm going to give the people... yeah, there you go. Y'all have a minute and like 20 seconds because that's on me for not counting it. So please, you have a minute and 20 seconds to submit... You did not? Okay, we're going to call it a minute and 10 seconds now because I feel like that makes more sense. So a minute and 10 seconds to submit your photo. And a couple more numbers filtered into the last minute there, except this person voted twice, so I'm going to remove that. Please don't vote twice. I'd appreciate it. All right, Discord people, you have 54 seconds to send your photos in. I have 2 so far, I believe. There's Glass Crabs. I have Austin Be Gone, so y'all get a little sneak peek. I'm waiting on Dark of All Traits, Sprites, and Gabsy. Waiting on y'all. Dark of All Traits, Sprite, Gabsy. Where's your photos at? Because y'all have 22 seconds to send them in. Nothing yet. Still waiting. There we go. Got one from Gabsy. Perfect. We're just waiting on Dark of All Traits and Sprites. I'm going to give y'all 30 more seconds, and then from that I'm going to call it, just because I feel like I've given ample time at that point. So y'all have 30 seconds. Get those photos in. I feel like 30 seconds is just, you know, I feel like that's enough time to export photos. And then let me put a little divider there. Yes. I got people in the chat sending not even right stuff. Okay, well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like they were able to do it in time. So, oh, nope, Dark got it in the last second. Cool. As for Sprite, I don't know. Probably gonna have to hold off. We'll still look at the photo, but anybody who has any other type of edits that they were just might have been working on. I know Moonrunes likes to do them, even though they're not in the competition. You're free to send it in. But as for now, we're gonna go ahead and look at. You have sent yours? Where is it at? I did not see it. I'm sorry. Maybe you sent it in earlier and I did not see it. Oh, I see you did send it. You sent it in a while ago. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you, Sprite. Appreciate it for letting me know. I see you all have submitted a lot. I didn't notice that. My apologies. That's on me. Let's go ahead and start looking at these together, though. And then from there, we will vote after we look at them all. So, first person is Dark of All Traits, who submitted, let's see, this one, little sneak peek there. This one. So this one is submitted by Dark of All Traits. Definitely is heavily weirdcore more than anything. I like the tiny door, and I like the Mario Cloud. But the editing, and no offense, it's good. It has a lot of creativity, and you know it has the weird core elements like the red text and the eyes, which I'm pretty sure you might have taken from Gur, who's in the Discord. I like the cloud a lot. I don't know if I already mentioned that, and this is kind of stressing me, which is a good thing. Nishi55. Donated $5 contest. Indeed, we are doing a contest. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $5, Nishi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I want to hear what you all are saying about this image. I was gonna say, I really like it. It's edited great. I like the windows a lot. And this is not an insult in any way, and this might even what I've been going for. Thanks again, Nishi, by the way. It feels very amateur, in the sense that the door, it could be warped, but a lot of photo editing don't have, like a Paint.net doesn't even have warping, so I understand that it can be difficult. And there's a bit of color changing. It kind of looks like you pasted a PNG and then forgot to get rid of this, so it does look very amateur, but don't take that in offense in any way. I still really like the image. It's still great. So thank you, Dark of All Traits, for that one. Next one was sent in by Sprite, so here we have it. Oh wow, okay. So they grayscaled the image, it seems, to a certain extent. They got rid of the water and they clone stamped it, which is pretty impressive. The fact that they were able to clone stamp it so flush. And the colors are so faded to where it feels so dark and depressed. It feels like, okay, compared to this, oh, wrong one. Compared to the original image, which I'm gonna have to copy and just put it in like here really fast, it feels very open, and you know there's sunlight and stuff, and there's the sky. Compared to Sprites, it feels like you're trapped in a maze, if that makes sense. So I like it a lot. And that's not even to mention the creature right here, which is just, it looks like it's like a worm with eyes. I can't even tell what that is. This image is great. I really like this one. I'm impressed. I'm pretty impressed because it's simple, but it works so well. It's clean. It's dark. It has a creature, which I know y'all creature feature people out there would makes you happy. I don't even know if you made that yourself or you took it from somewhere and you put a shadow on it. And again, did I even mention that you remove the windows? It feels like I'm in a maze. It's great. This is great. Good job, Sprite. Great. Next one, though. Go ahead, scroll up. I want to see what you all think of this. Reminds me of Trevor Henderson. Yeah, definitely. 8 balls for eyes. Okay. Yeah, creature feature, exactly. I made the shadow go the wrong way. I guess so, but I didn't even realize that. I guess if the sunlight is beaming this way. How did you clone stamp the grass? Did you spend a majority of your time doing that? Because that's what I'm most, like, impressed by, to be completely honest. But let's go ahead and move on. I'll wait for Sprite's response to that. And we'll go ahead and look at Gabsies, which is... Do I not even have it open? I swear I opened it. Here it is. So this is a very dreamcore, weirdcore one. I'd say this one's very horrorcore. Where was it? This one's very horrorcore. I'll organize it too. Excuse me, while I'm doing this. Where was the first one? Did I close out of it? No, it's right here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now it's in order. 1, 2, 3. Has a rainbow, which is very dreamcore. Gotta like that. Gotta like that. We can't see the full image. Can you not see the full image? I feel like you can see the full image. Was it this one? No, you can see the full image in all of them. Oh, no, you can't. Good point. So there's that, in case you were wondering. But I'll go through it once again once we do the voting. But I forgot that I'm zoomed in on Chrome. I really like it, the dreamish feel, because it's very pretty. It is very pretty. You took the sky and you made it cloudy, and compared to the original, which I still... Yeah, here. I know, I'm sloppy with it. You know, this is very normal, but this one makes it feel dreamy, and it actually makes it feel pleasant and sunny and nice, and it's a very warm feeling, which is a direct contrast to Sprites, which is just the opposite. So putting these two into... It's so impressive to see the talent from everybody that you all were able to take this basic image and convert it into 3 different styles. You have Darks, which is, you know, this amalgamation of weird core elements that make you uncomfortable with the smiling moon and the eyes and the tiny door. And you have Sprites, which is just this desolate, barren, almost like wasteland feeling, like you're trapped in a maze of houses and there's a creature luring over you. And then you have Gabsies, who's just has this pleasant, beautiful, happy, you know, dreamlike state with a beautiful rainbow to top it off. So, very impressed. Very impressed. That's the wrong version of the image, by the way. I resent the final version in the stream competition channel. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one your final one, though, because remember, there was a timer. So I know there was a couple different renders, but that's just the discrepancy of entering a timed competition. And I don't think that it, you know, it takes away from what you did. You know, I still think this is a great image, nonetheless. But to make it fair, I would just want to say, like, you know, just to set a ground rules. I'm sorry that you have to be the one to fall under that, but got to make it fair for everybody, you know. But yeah, I really like it. And next, I already saw Austin Be Gone's. It's more of a meme one, which is like, of course we're gonna get those people, but as long as there's no NSFW on it, I don't really see a problem. And that's the good thing, is because of the Discord we have the semi-2 factor authentication, where I can be like, okay, I probably shouldn't share this one on the stream, but we'll go ahead and show it because you'll know when you see it. But this is what we have for the image, which is, you know, go figure, right? Memes. Unfortunately, because the aspect ratio is different, I can't actually zoom in, and it is a bit far. But what are you gonna do? There you have it. You have Germa with some sus and Among Us stuff. You have the uh-oh stinky monkey, the Rock with pancakes, the troll face, Shrek. We had a deal in blood, I'm assuming. So, I don't know. Meme core is what I Love Cake says, and I guess that's the best way you could put it. You didn't see the eyes in my image? Did I not? Oh my goodness. Nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel. Anyway, meme core, I guess. I'm sure all the kids are happy to see this one. I can see the chat going wild. It just really shows who's not 12 years old and who is, which is fine. I don't mind 12-year-olds. They're great. But definitely is a big difference. So I'll go ahead and move on because there's not much to say about this. But, you know, just PNGs on top of PNGs. We'll go ahead and move on to glass crabs, which is this one, which is fairly basic. I can already see the main thing, and I'll get to it. But they took the sky and turned it blue, which is, it does change it a lot. You know, they're practically the same image, but it does change the mood a lot. The original person who made this image knew what they were doing when they made the sky purple, because if you notice what Glass Crab did with the blue, it looks very pleasant. But I think the only thing they really did that I can notice off the top of my head, besides changing the sky to blue, you can all see it. Now, the difference between this image and this one should be pretty apparent, because while they both are, you know, sus Among Us memes, there's this one which is a bit, let's just say, I don't know, adherent? This one is almost scary. Because it's one of those things where you don't really notice it until you do. And when you do, it's like, oh. It's kind of terrifying, I won't lie. It's good. Jeremiah is sus. Exactly. So before we go and look on the other ones that other people have made, let's go ahead and do the voting for this. So we'll go ahead and make a new one of these, and then, so, I'm gonna ask, we could do one of two options. We could rate each image individually out of 10, and then whichever one has the highest votes will be the winner, or we can vote out of the 5 and pick the one that's the best. So I'd say option 1, type 1 in chat if you want to rate each image individually, and type option 2 if you'd just rather do pick one out of the 5 to be the winner. So 1 is vote each image individually, 2 is do it all together. And just for marking's sake, I'll just write down how many there are. So we have 1, 2 so far. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Oh god, it's going way too fast. Okay. I'm gonna redo it. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. One, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. And then I gotta remove 2 extra 2s because people did twice. And then we have an extra 1 coming in. Nope, that person was twice as well. That person was twice as well. Okay. So here we have it. Please don't vote twice. Okay, I'm gonna take the 1s and move them over. Actually, I'm gonna take the 2s and move them over. Boom, boom, boom. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I'll go ahead and delete that, boom, boom, boom. And then I wish I could just kind of delete these. Can I do that? No? Okay. Don't know how many there are. Should be ones and zeros, then we can see... Then we see what he accidentally said. You can check mode. True, good point. Thank you, Coleman, again, for the $5. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So, Rusty Gaming says, count if A equals 1. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Ah, I see. You're saying I should do it in zeros and ones, and then that can come out to, like, the thing. Gotcha. But I don't know if this actually worked. Let's see. Glass Crab said mode. Mode, and then A, and I'll just do like 100. A1, colon, no, 2, no, yeah, colon, A100. And then, oh, maybe the sample size is too large. Am I doing this right? Oh, and then I have to do comma 1? Error. Okay, well, I guess I'll just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So literally by 1. Oh, let me choose to so count if A 1 colon A. Sometimes analog is easier. Not applicable. Okay. A1 equals 1. Also refined. Maybe it has to be lowercase? I don't know why it's not working. Either way, I'm pretty sure 1, 1. Sum for both and divide the 2 row by 2. You know what? I think that's gonna do it. Sum. 44? Oh, because of this. And then sum 42, and then 42 divided by 2. Okay, so I actually didn't mess up counting. Somebody said I messed up counting, and that really had me thinking, did I? But it looks like I didn't. So, by 1 vote, we're gonna go the slow way. Maybe we can, you know, finish out the stream that way. But, let's go ahead and copy this one. What do we think of this? Give me some numbers. Rate this one out of 10. Also, Dark, I'm probably not going to count your vote for this one. Same with the other contestees. Is that a word? That sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong. But contenders, I'm probably not going to count your own. Go ahead and drop this out of 10 so we can give it an accurate representation of a solid 10 out of 10 rating. Starting it off with a solid 7. Going then to a 5, and then an 8, and then a 5, and then a 1, and then a 5, and then a 2, a 5, 9, 4, 6, 6, 7, 6, 5, 7, 5.5, 4, 6, 8, 6.5, 7.6, 5, 7, 4, 1, 4, 4, 6.5, 9. I think that person go twice. Hard to tell. No, okay. 7.5, 6, 5. Joe Mama's going multiple times. If people, I'm gonna ask the mods, the one mod in chat right now. If you see people doing multiple times and you tell them multiple times to not do it, you can just, I guess put them in timeout or do whatever you might need to do. Delete the message. Just, if they're breaking the stream rules, I feel like it's only fair. Because now the numbers are skewed, and we don't like that. So I'm gonna have to do how it is, unfortunately. It's probably a little bit inaccurate and dark about traits. I'm sorry for that. But I did go for, you know, fairness over anything. But I think you had some pretty high numbers. And out of 10, sample size of 100 people would rate this image a solid 6 out of 10. So there you have it. I think 6 is a very good number, personally. I really do. So there's a 6 out of 10 for that one. Dark of all traits. Up next, we got sprites. Goo beating, 199. Hi. Hi. I think you donated last stream as well, or the stream like 1 or 2 ago. So thank you for the donation again. Hi. That image makes me laugh every time. And just the message, just hi. Thank you, Goo Beating. But let's go ahead and rate this one up. So, drop your number. What are you thinking for this one? Out of 10, what do you want to give it? Starting it off with a solid 9, it seems. 8, 5, 9, 7, 7. Sup, Shuki? What's up, leet dude? 9, 8, 7, 8.5, 8, 9, 9, 8, 5, 7, 7, 10, 9, 8. It's very, how do you say, uncomfortable without the music. Now it's ASMR quiet down Shuki time. We're going to go ahead and insert these numbers. I'm going to stop doing that because I would not want people to actually think that's what we're here for. And I apologize for my actions. Can you say hello to me? Hello, Bloopy Blam Crisp. What a funny name. Boom. There's the numbers. Before I continue, let me just... Boom, boom. Gotta... Oh! I'm sure y'all are familiar with that noise. This one. Why not? Thank you again, Ludo, for letting me use your music. Appreciate it, as always. Shout out to Ludo Crypt for letting me use their music. Huge help on the stream. Otherwise, there'd just be a lot of dead air. But let me go ahead. Do average. Your cat fountain is there to fill the void. Oh, wonderful. What is... Moon runes! What the actual... What? Yeah. Always! You can't just keep doing this to me! Causing me to have these breakdowns on stream. I don't understand it. I literally don't. You know, we have to get another uwu spam in the chat. Please, please, if you're in the chat, 4 moon runes. Goodness me, you don't understand. That's insane. What? I don't even, okay. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why? I don't understand it. Y'all are gonna have to give me a second. Properly, please. Moon runes. Back at it again. Moon runes. This chat spam is for you. This is for you, moon runes. We do this for you because we love you. Thank you, moon runes. Single-handedly making it so I can afford food for myself, I guess. I don't know. Moon rune supremacy. You can't just casually drop that in. Why so much spam? There's a reason. There's a reason. And that reason is none of the moon runes. Uwu for moon runes. Uwus all around. Sending you so much virtual hugs. Sending you so much virtual love. Insane. Insane. We're gonna try to casually continue. Press enter. Put that average in. What do we come out to? Solid 8. Look at that. So Sprite, yours was voted an 8. So 8 out of 10. We'll go ahead and continue on. Insane. Insane. Typical moon runes. Dropping it and then not saying anything for like 10 minutes. Yes, you must get the mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and do the next one. This one was submitted by Gabzai. I do not know how to pronounce it. I've not asked properly, so apologies if I pronounced it right, but I think I've been doing it right so far, considering they have not said anything. Go ahead and give this number out of 10. Looks like we're starting off strong with It's Flareon, starting off with a solid 10. Moon runes, you're just so insane. I just can't process that. I just can't process that. I genuinely can't. I genuinely can't. That's insane. Make me tear up on stream. Holy crap. A lot of people like this one, it seems. Okay. I think... Are we wrapping up the numbers here? Nope, got a couple more coming in. Votes are very diverse for this one. I would not say so, actually. I would say they're pretty stacked. Got a lot of 7s, 8s, and 9s, and 10s, but not really anything below that. I think with our lowest number is, what, a 5? This one's definitely going to be a high one, if you ask me. I'll go ahead and put the average in. Look at that. Somehow, despite everything, came out to an 8. However, it's a high 8. You're literally the only streamer I've donated to ever. That's because I like your content. You see, Moon Runes, you say that, and I appreciate it. But from my understanding, you had actually mentioned the first time you donated to me that you did donate to other streamers that you enjoy their content. Either way, I'm touched. But there's some tomfoolery, I hear. Because don't you ever think that for 1 second I've forgotten all the other donations you've done. But there you have it. It's a high 8. So technically, it's you know, because I think Sprites was a 7.6 and this one was an 8.4. So on a technicality, this image has the above say. So there you go. Just keep that in mind for the end. I know. Y'all show Moonrunes all the love in the world. Please. They deserve it. Here we go with the next image. Go ahead. Drop your numbers for this one. How would you rate this image out of 10? I got 110 from its Flareon. Getting a bit of stream lag. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. You can see there's a big difference. Yeah. This is probably going to come out to like a 5. Now, do zeros come out in the average? That's my question. Because if this image just comes out with like a solid... Because there's a lot of zeros in this, right? And I'm hoping it'll actually get counted in the averages. But let me go ahead and try it. Let's see. What does that come out to? 3. Okay. Yeah. So that... I think the zeros are counted. So there you go. Kind of surprised, kind of not surprised. I'm very happy. Look, I don't mean to say anything about Austin Be Gone and their artwork here. But I'm very glad that this did not get the highest votes, because that would say a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. And I did not want to say anything, but now that the votes are cast... Goodness, no offense to Austin in the slightest, okay? Your artwork's beautiful. Graphic design is clearly a passion, okay? Pursue it. But, oh my gosh. I was worried, I'll be honest. I have you know, Austin, you got a lot of people voting for you on your behalf. You got a solid amount of 10s, probably the most 10s I've ever seen on the vote. Hey Shuki, I made an unrelated Dreamcore image in the Discord if you want to check it out. Yeah, definitely. Probably check it out. We still have the time. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You had the bad day. I'm sorry. Too many baby memes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Last but not least, however, before we move on to the people who were not in the competition but edited the photo anyways, we have Glass Crabs. I don't believe Glass Crab is with us anymore. I have not seen them active in a while. But here is their image. Go ahead and drop a number. Starting off, it's Flareon again. I don't know how you do it. You're always first somehow. Starting off with a 5. I think that's pretty standard. So 5, 10. No cap. You are still here. Okay, good to have you. I gotta concentrate, so I'm just typing it all in. Hopefully I don't get any repeats. There you have it. Ooh, a couple more numbers filtering in here. Let's see. 516. Did this person already go twice? I'm pretty sure. Nope, doesn't look like it. 6. 5.7. Okay, we'll call it there. Ooh, one more. Call it there. Call it there. This has a lot of votes. Don't want to do any repeats. All right. This one, honestly, it's such a skewed number sample. I do not know what it's going to come out to. You know what? This person doesn't look like they did it already, so I'll throw theirs in just because that was from the colon, or the colon. I don't know. Joe Tipple. Hi, Shuki. Whose man's dropped a 1? You know this thing's a 10. Yeah. Calm down, buddy. Alright, here we go. Without further ado, the final voting. I don't know what this is going to come out to. Someone says, yo, wait. You think this one's going to win? I don't know. We'll see. I'd be very surprised. But without further ado, 6.2. There you have it. So, and this was Glass Crab. The winner of today's stream competition is none other than Gabsy. Congratulations. And I'll go ahead and move them, because I feel like that makes more sense. Copy that. Oh, it's gone. So there you have it. So, in last place, you have Austin Be Gone with their meme core. In a tied for 4th, because I don't remember which one had higher values, you have Dark of All Traits and Glass Crab. In 2nd, you have Sprite at 7.6 out of 10, which rounded to comes out to an 8. And in 1st, you have Gabsy at a solid 8 out of 10, technically 8.4 out of 10. Congratulations. Congrats on the winning thing, winning photo. But now we can go ahead and move on and look at the other images you all edited. So we'll start from the top and go down. Starting off with the one and only, because they're in the chat, I get to embarrass them even more, Moonrunes, who edited their photo. I don't know if this was the image because I'm dumb, but mine is based off a dream I once had as a kid, which is rare for me, because I'm physically unable to have dreams now as an adult, due to the condition I have. But this dream was always very vivid to me, and seeing the image made that dream pop into my mind. And this was the image in question. So, I don't know how Moonrunes did it. This is beautiful. It looks like actual artwork. The window, the Halloween-esque lighting coming from it, the warm orange, to the dark cloud at the top, looming over. And you have this puppet, mysterious figure hanging, suspending from the sky, with a giant, beautiful moon in the background. I'm assuming it's a moon. Could be a sun, but I'm assuming it's a moon. You did not use MS Paint. Okay. You say that every time. We know you're not. You're just messing around. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. You took it and just created genuine artwork. Which is why I'm worried when inevitably you enter the next competition. When you're actually pressured, you're just gonna go all out. I gotta go. It was nice talking to you all. Thanks, Meredith. Thanks for chilling for a little bit. I'm glad you could be here in the beginning and make it this far. So, catch you later. But yeah, as I was saying, I know you're just gonna go all out when you actually inevitably end up in a competition, and it's just gonna blow everybody away. But man, this is something else. I really am taken back by it. I love the aesthetics in this, if you can't tell. So, amazing. Beautiful. Splendid. But let's go ahead and move on. This one was submitted by the Kitten Boy, which I hope they're in chat still. And very simplistic. It reminds me of the one they did, the first one they did when they were actually in the last competition, because I think, from my knowledge, they also reversed it, or not reversed it, but rather flipped it 180 degrees and just kind of reverted it, which does actually give a different effect. But they added some blur to it, they changed the colors a little bit, and yeah, I like it. It's definitely a different feel than the other ones. The lighting, as we've seen with everybody's, especially emphasis on glass crabs, lighting does make a difference. So, Kitten Boy, I'm liking it. Simplistic, but it's still good. Here's one submitted by somebody in the Discord. Very, I don't know the term, like Windows 98 core or something. You get that aesthetic. But they said, I'm not part of the competition, but I still wanted to edit something. Sources for the pictures, so they actually included sources for their vaporwave edits. But there you go. Very vaporwavy, very Windows aesthetic-y. I love it. I love this art style. The weird pixelation kind of thingy. It's great. I love the colors as well. The purple and the green contrast so much. Yeah, I remember I had that conversation with you, whether or not you wanted to be featured and whether or not you wanted to be featured, so I just kept, you know, the namesake out of it. But if you're willing to actually be okay with that, then yes, I'll just leave it at that for now until I can get a second confirmation. But yeah, I really like this one. It's great. The colors are fantastic. It looks like a screensaver, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's the intended effect, but it looks great. It says, body, flesh, bones, soul.exe. Heart was not found. Very vapor. Great. I love it. Very great. Next one. It might be the last one as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me just double check. See if anybody else might have... Okay, so there's two more. Two more. So this one was sent in by AG Askar. Very simple, but it works, in my opinion. As most do. But here you have it. They gradiented the sky, which I think looks fantastic. It actually does make it different. It makes it look a lot more ominous. Good afternoon, afternoon tea. It's more about the YT vids where I don't like being mentioned because it feels so eternal. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. But here you have it. I like the shadow demons on the wall. Yeah, Ikai Turtle says the same thing. Very cool shadow. Interesting. Very cool. Very spooky. The music's fitting it just perfectly. But to cap it off for the edited images on this stream, we have I Love Cake 7994 who says, kinda random, but this is mine. So there you go. I like the border. I don't know if that was intended, but it definitely adds something. Why are y'all rating the image? I like the sky. It's not completely pitch black. It looks like there's some thing in the mirror. It's unidentifiable. Very cool. Obviously, it was all these edits were quick, so I'm still... Keep in mind, at least with some of the people, they all had a little less than 25... If Shuki was an actual adjective, excuse me, I'd use it to describe this image. This image is Shuki to you as an adjective. This is what you see the style as. Okay, I'll take it. But anyway, as I was saying, keep in mind that everybody had a little bit, like roughly 25 minutes to make these photos, and they were all able to come up with these genuine works of art. You know, say what you will about any of these, you have to admit they all are works of art, except for maybe, you know, like this one. It's fine, but like, you know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't say anything. You didn't hear anything from me. But yeah, no, they're all great. Very impressed. Very taken back by the talent. So there you have it. That'll be it for the competition this Saturday. I like doing the competitions though, they're fun. Got about a couple more minutes left in the stream. So I think, let's see, somebody said something. Oh, you know what? Kazoo sent in one. That's good. And a little bit nightmare fuel. A little bit of memeage going on. You got the funny face here staring at you and here. Which, depending on how you are and how often you've seen this photo, this could be very terrifying to you, or it could be not terrifying at all and funny. I like the lighting effect. I don't know if you actually edited the color values themselves, but it's good. Again, subjective with the face. Yeah, I don't actually know where you put your image. What is this? Oh, interesting. Oh my goodness, y'all went nuts joining this Discord. What are y'all saying? I want to be in the next competition? Definitely. Feels like I'm being watched, lol. Yeah, I mean, they're staring at you for sure. You had a bad day. I couldn't actually find your image. I don't know where you put it. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh, I found it. I found it. So normally I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't just like, you know, someone donates to me and it's like, hey, share my image, because I feel like that's not fair and it can cause kind of an unfair advantage for people. But because we don't have a lot of time, and because, you know, it's a pretty cool image, I'll share it. This was made by You Had to Baby, so interesting stuff. I like the face up here. Kind of reminds me of a Studio Ghibli movie, and it also kind of reminds me of LSD Dream Emulator. So maybe it's just a lot of Japanese influence. I don't really know. But are they watching you or are they protecting you? This might be cute and wholesome. I'm assuming that's a comment on the last image. But yeah, I think it's a beautiful image. I don't know where you took the base and how you edited it, but it's cool. Thank you for sharing it, definitely. Curious to hear your thoughts. The color scheme is nice. Yes, indeed. Made it myself. Oh. Assuming through like Blender or something. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I don't really know where to go from here. I guess we can go back to ranking. and then finish it out from there. Cool, 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 cool. Good stuff. Where were we, by the way, with this? Copy that image, and boom. So, just a casual liminal Saturday. I don't know. I feel like we're pretty much done, but I don't want to end the stream so soon, you know. But I feel like as far as like interactions go and whatnot, I feel like we're all pretty much, you know. We can do something else. I can smell that room. Yeah. Gaming stream. So I don't actually have a schedule for my Twitch streams. I will just kind of do them if I have the time, which, as you might be able to tell, I normally do not have the time. I don't really have a schedule, so they're kind of random, and if you catch them, you catch them, and if you don't, that's unfortunate, but I'll try to do them more as I become more comfortable, because I'm still new to it. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I stream every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Liminal Saturdays. Everyone's dipping out. Good to catch you, good to have you. Maybe we can do a little more just looking at liminal spaces and rating them like we used to. True. Had that last stream, if I'm not mistaken. Always good to... No, 2 streams ago. Oh, you know what? How about this? Is there any stream... Okay, so like now that we have 3 different options for streaming, is there any stream in particular next week that you all would want to see? We could do, as in like, we could do the editing stream, the requesting images, and then we look at them together stream, or we could do the ranking stream again. So next stream, what would you want to do? What is the general consensus? What's the chat want to do next time? I'd say for actual voting's sake, maybe you could, I'll just type it out, like 1 for request stream, 2 for editing stream, 3 for ranking stream. And then just go ahead and put your number in, and then we'll just do what we've been doing, because it apparently seems to work. Why does that face turn into that? I have no idea. Got 1 1. 1 2 2 2 3 2 2 1 2 1 3 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1. Do requests from the Discord this time? True. That's a possibility. My only thing about doing that is it can get very spammy, you know? If I'm like, alright, you know, send a photo in, and then people will just like spam it, or they'll DM me being like, hey, do this one, you know? That's why the spreadsheet just works easiest. But let's go ahead and count that. So this one came out to 3. And then what is this? J 10. I'll just count it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, considering I think the last stream was an editing one, I think next time we'll just do another request one. I think that'll be fine. But there you go. So, little bit of bugs today with the streaming, but as for most things, when you start things new, and it's good that we're working these things out so in the future when I stream more, it'll be actually easier. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. But I think I'll go ahead and close it out because, let's be honest, that was a lot. At least it was a lot for me. So, I think the request via the link you posted works just fine. Yeah, I believe as well too. But yeah. So thank you all. Thank you for bearing with me. You know, more than anything. But I'm glad that we got it all worked out. And if you're interested in actually like obtaining the, not per se results, I guess, of this, let me know. Maybe I can work something out. Look at that. All the images are just destroyed. That's tragic. Definitely have to figure out something new in sense of preservation. But yeah, a little bit of a shorter stream. A little bit of a working out stuff. But I'm glad we are all able to figure it out together. Because next time we do this, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, whenever, you know, we do this again. Shuki, the image used paint.net and was based on an unfinished house look. And thank you again for the $5 you had to Bad Day. Appreciate it. I'm very impressed you made that in paint.net because I use paint.net and I didn't even know you could make something that good in paint.net because I thought it was for image editing, but I guess, yeah, that makes sense that you'd be able to actually draw stuff. So, shout out to all the donators this stream. Huge hug and thank you to Moonrunes, as always. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for all the participants in the competition. I hope to see you all next time. Welcome all the new people to the Discord. Welcome all the new people to the channel, in case we gained any subscribers of any kind. Thank you all so much for this opportunity. It really means the world to me. I'm so glad that I can see all this art and talk about it and review it, and people are even interested in hearing my opinions and thoughts. It's just mind-boggling to me. So, Shuki, which orange came first on the color of the fruit? Yeah, I'm not even gonna tackle that because that seems like a lot. Thank you. No longer prolonging the inevitable. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the stream. So thank you all. Thank you. This was fun, and I hope you all had fun as well. I hope I could brighten up your 2 hours. I hope I can make it a little less boring. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. As I always say, what do I say again? As always, thank you for watching.